Hi guys, I'm Nagadir-chan, and welcome to my live reaction for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Chapter 37 and 38. Last time JoJo finally won against Tarkus, and I guess now they're going to fight Dio. Plus, Zeppeli died. I'll miss him so much. And his master came with other two people, so JoJo wouldn't be alone. So I think they might have kind of some no chance against Dio. I'm interested, I'm very close to the end. So I'm very interested how well this play. I do really like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's good. And it's funny because people say the first manga is one of the weakest ones. And I love it. I think I will definitely give it 8 out of 10 rating, which is pretty good for a start. Poco, what are you doing out so late? Dad. So his father just slapped him pretty hard. I'm glad you're all alright, Daddy, but can't be. Poco? Are you okay? You seem strange. My sister, where's my sister? She didn't go looking for me outside, did she? So he's at the house. That is his dad. He was worried about him. It looks like pretty nice dad, I don't know. And he's worried about his sister. Sister! And now it's there's a shot of JoJo and his comrades. The monster Doobie? What the hell is that? They have pretty big house actually. So yeah, Dio is in his mansion, and I guess this is his sister here. It looks like his sister. And why the fucking fuck Dio has dogs or cats, or what the fuck is that with human hats? That's so creepy. And there's a bird with weird cat hat. Dio, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Having fun? With I don't know what? It looks like it's cats. I don't know. I love cats and dogs, but this looks creepy. I don't like it. Yep. Ugh. I guess it's his sister as some woman. And it's for example, this beautiful flower. In terms of flowers, you are about this young. Think about it, mademoiselle. Once this flower fully blooms, all that's left is to wilt. Don't you think it's sad? Well, it's sad, but it's alive. You are born, you live, and then you die. Okay? I wouldn't, I understand, living forever is cool, but, I would love to live forever if I would, if I would want this long life. I would love, for others, for my friends and for my family to also has eternal life. Because, what's the point of living alone? It might be interesting because me as myself, I would love to see, how the humanity would be in the future. I'm interested in that. What kind of technology would be there, hundreds and thousand years, if humanity wouldn't destroy itself. So eternal life would be amazing, but being alone probably after some time would be kinda boring because you would make friends and they would die because they couldn't live long enough. That would be actually pretty depressing. And only interesting thing would be watching humans having progress, for me, and probably if they would be able to fly to another planets, probably went through this kind of flight to see something new. But otherwise, it would be kind of boring because it just a lot of things repeat itself. It's just about technology and progress of humanity, which is interesting if we are like living enough, long enough. But apart of that, the history is really a lot repeating itself. So yeah, not much interesting things there. At least for me, if I would be living forever. So yeah, like I don't know. And I wouldn't want eternal life from someone like Dio. Definitely, who is making weird dogs, cats with human heads. And now it's talking, oh my god, it's creepy. She's only 16, she's a young girl. She's full of life energy. Doesn't she look tasty, Dio? And that freaking thing is laughing. And Dio doesn't look pleased, he's stomping on it. You have no manners. I mean, Dio might be a prick, but at least he's trying to look, that he has some kind of manners, you know? He is having this lord, very rich person vibe. And he's talking to women, so I guess he has some kind of manners. Like I said, those who have no manners don't deserve to live. I read him well. I thought this kind of joining could be beautiful and combine the bodies of dogs and humans, but yeah, it's not nice. But it was a mistake. So what do you think, mademoiselle? How about making a choice? Don't you want to live forever with your current youth? With someone like you and being a monster sucking out the blood? Nah, I don't think so. Because in the end, I would be just a monster, and I would be dependable on some things like sucking life of someone, and I wouldn't be able to see sun. So I think that's kinda not minuses I would like. Like if I would be able to live forever, I don't want some kind of stupid minuses to it. But I'm not going to force friendship on you like these other guys. It's all your decision. Choose your own destiny. She's saying something and he's like, huh, I can't hear you. And she slapped him in the face. Yeah, girl, you're amazing, I like you. She slapped his fucking face. I think he will get excited by kind of, he's pretty sadistic. You're an eternally cursed monster. Yeah, Dio is... He looks pleased. He looks very pleased. Who is this guy? He's having like the flower, the rose, and it's withering away and dying, and there is some kind of guy standing on some pillars, or what the hell is it? Looking down at her. What the fuck is this guy? Well, it's too bad we have to part so soon, but I'll introduce him. He's the monster to be. If you don't like me, then you can deal with him from now on. Dio, where's your manners you just spoke of? Bye, miss. Wow, that monster is just jumping at her. What the fuck is that monster? Yep, he's ripping her clothes. This doesn't look good. I mean, she might be able to, like, freaking slap Dio in the face, but what can she do apart of that? We're in London in past time, so, yeah. But somebody just throw... What the hell is that? Oh my god, how's it called? I don't know how it's called in English, but they throw something very heavy and metally at him, at his head. Who's there? Yeah, there's like some, I don't know, window on a ceiling or what the hell is that? And they're peeking through it. There's no need to share my prideful name with a zombie. Ooh! That was a burn, Jojo. That was epic burn. You're going to die anyway. Some kind of like that. Sister, Boko. And the monster is jumping up at Jojo. What the hell is this? Like snake coming out of him? Yeah, snakes trying to bite Jojo in the face. And they did that. I mean, yeah, that's a surprising, so... They're on a roof or Jojo jumped down? Hard to tell, probably Jojo jumped down. Yeah, it bite him. I bit you a lot. There's something in his head. Yeah, like snakes or what the fuck is that? What the? And yeah, like his mask, the guy had a mask, and it's just destroying itself. There are snakes. Run. Surprised. There's just a freaking snakes coming out of his mouth, his eye, a hole in the head. And what the hell is this? Like, I don't know. It looks disgusting. The zombie has snakes in his body. Poisonous cobras and other snakes that eat meat, says Speedwagon. He was bitten by a poisonous snake a lot of times. Which is bad, but he still has his, like, overdrive thingy, so he might be able to survive it. So the zombie vampire jumping at him. He looks like a Medusa. Very bad attempt to be Medusa. Jeez, I don't have time to play with Dia's weird hobbies. Another sick burn. Jojo, what the hell? I don't have time to play with Dia's weird hobbies. Yeah, I would consider it a very weird hobby. So he's doing his stuff, catching all the freaking snakes. Yes, I got them all in my fingers. Good to know, Jojo. But... And what? Well, he's drunk. He blasted out all the poison out of himself. I wanted to know how to do that. Impressive. He learned to control his blood flow so well, so fast. Yeah, it's like similar in Hakatan again. Like, there was something about blood flowing too. That's why the guys always exploded, I think, or something like that. It was interesting. And Jojo here just about from the wounds, he just said, like, poison, please get out, and just sprout it out. What? Like, that's cool. Mr. Zappoli passed on his love energy to Mr. Joestar before he died. Yeah, we know, Speedwagon. And so, Jojo is like kicking the guy. What is he doing? And like, I'll send in a little ripple and make the snakes crazy. Yeah, and the snakes are like biting the guy, the owner. Looks like, ooh, they just went in and bite him. They're biting him and get inside his body. What are you doing to my snakes? They're eating me, no way. How could snakes eat somebody? This is not how snakes works. Excuse me, author, this is not how snakes works. Because if they want to eat something like me, they need to like swallow the whole thing. They just don't bite, if you understand me. They don't have like you know, like teeth for that. Excuse me. This is not how snakes works. But somehow they're eating him, even though snakes don't have the teeth to eat him. They just can swallow things. Okay. Sister! Boko! Yeah, so that was a nice reunion. And JoJo is walking in, getting through the doors, and is it Dio looking into the sky? Looks like. Dio, I've returned from hell. Oh, so you're all alive. Like, okay. So now JoJo, I hope, will kick his ass. Because they're just looking up to the sky. I don't know what he's doing. And JoJo just walk in pretty pissed. Even though Dio doesn't look happy about it. He thought he's dead for good. Yikes! So I think I give this chapter 7 out of 10. Like, it was good, not bad, but once again we fought and against a weirder guy, no Dio, and like that snake logic, I'm not buying that. Sorry, I know too much about biology of other animals, so I'm not buying that. Like, they don't look like zombie snakes or whatever. They don't have teeth. They just have those like long fangs they can inject the poison. But snakes don't have like much teeth. They can bite you, like bite the meat out of you. That's impossible. So they wouldn't be able to eat this guy. If that would be an anaconda big enough, I would consider it okay. But those are like little snakes. They can't eat him. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not buying this snake logic. I'm sorry. So, yeah, that was chapter 37. I'm excited for 38 because I hope finally a fight between Dio and JoJo, like, please happen. And now I need to wait. So there is like a new volume picture. What the hell is this, guys? Is it Dio and JoJo and some weird sparkling whatever the hell shiny things on them? Yeah, probably. This author. So, yay! Saigo no Hamon no Maki? Am I reading it right? Hamon is written very weirdly. But of Japanese, at least there is like Frigana, is it? When there is like kanji and there is like in hiragana written, how is it read? Frigana. Because I don't know much kanji, just around like 200, which is not enough for reading. Like just the basic ones. But if there is like something with furigana, I can read it. Saigo no Hamon. Well, I know what Hamon is, even though they call it here pretty differently. Saigo no Hamon no. Interesting. So, yeah. Well, this would be interesting. So, this is chapter 38, Thunder Cross Split Attack. Well, another amazing name. You, JoJo. For you to be alive, you must have defeated those two knights. It would seem. Oh, no way! How could he do that? He doesn't look much surprised. But what the hell is this? There are like weird guys around him. Lord Dio, you gave us freedom after our executions. Please give us orders to kill him. I'll rip him apart with these fangs. So there are like other night zombies, vampires. And Dio is just calling them to attack JoJo. Come on, Dio, can you just fight JoJo for yourself? Even though he was able to defeat you before, so I kinda understand. kind of defeat you before, so yeah, that's understandable. And he's stronger than Dio. Dio is kind of like witty, but JoJo is stronger. Yep. So JoJo is standing here and Dio with his bunch of dead knights weirdos. Like seriously, Dio, you're a cool villain. You're pretty evil, but can you just please fight for yourself again? And there are some monsters like trying to get at JoJo from behind and up, but he noticed him. Yeah, it looks like he noticed him and he's just slamming him down through the bars. Is it like fireplace? He just stuck his head into the, like, between the bars. That must hurt. Dio. But Dio is stopping them. Okay, is he going to fight finally? No, this one is mine. Ah, he's finally going to fight. I'm excited. JoJo, speaking frankly, before I didn't want to kill you with my own hands. Ah, seriously, you chicken. We grew up in the same house as childhood friends. Turning you into Anta didn't seem any fun. That's why I sent those knights to kill you. But it looks like I was being too nice. Seeing you alive makes me realize my inner weakness as Emperor. I was calling himself Emperor. Look who is kinda full of himself, you. So now I will rip you to shreds with no hesitation. Well, yeah, actually there probably was a little bit of good thing in Dio that he didn't kinda want him to, like, kill him himself. I just took it to other guys so he wouldn't be thinking about JoJo because he grew up with him even though he don't like him. I like how he's trying to, like, tell, well, I was too nice to you, but now I'm kinda pissed, so I'm going to kill you by my own hand. And JoJo's like, same here. I feel no guilt in killing you. Of course, because he killed your father and did a lot of bad things, and etc, etc. Anyway, JoJo, what happened to the guy with the flashy head? Where is he? Oh! Dio! Ugh. Hurting where it hurts the most. I'll reveal my feelings to you. It's disgraceful as a gentleman, but honestly, right now, Jonathan Joestar, to avenge his friends. Dio, I will kill you. Huh. Come on, JoJo. He's like... Come on, guy, come on. I'm excited. Who's stopping JoJo? The guys. They stopped him. Why? Dire. JoJo, you stand back. I have the right to get my revenge first, since I was a friend of Zappali's for 20 years. Wow. They knew each other pretty long. Oh, they probably trained. Yeah, they trained together and fought. He's very pissed. Hey, Dio. I, Dire, will sing you to the depths of hell. Stop, Mr. Dire. Dio has a hidden ability you don't know about. Well, yeah. Huh. So, like, now they're getting in his way. Come on, guys. Uh-huh. He's doing some shifty movements. Interesting movement. So humans can master this kind of body control through training. Well, you should train too, Dio, or you would be very weak even though you're a vampire zombie or whatever the hell are you? He's doing weird shit. Huh, but this Dio surpassed all superhumans of this world in a mere night. You sure, boy? You sure? You think you can defeat Dio with such slow movements? Yeah, he's just jumped and tried to, like, kick him. Jump kick. And he's trying to do something. But, oh yeah, that's that cool movement when he just spread his hands apart. by his legs. That's cool. Yeah, because same as JoJo, Dio tried to grab him, I guess, by his legs, but he just spread his hands away. And his legs. I like this move. And he's like, huh? Huh? You fell for it, fool. I just love this. Those one-liners. You fell for it, fool. Now you're going to die. It's so macho. That's why I love this kind of manga. Like, Hokuto no Ken was funny too, even though it was pretty serious and I love it, but funny also. That is... I just love Speedwagon with Zeppelin's head. He looks so cool. Useless, useless, useless. Yeah, he just caught him. I can move. Which is bad, because if you won't do anything, he might try to rip you in two. Yeah. He just caught him and do something, like freezing him, or what the hell is Dio's ability? But he's still doing his Thunder Cross Blade attack, or whatever. Yes, against JoJo he wasn't going all out, so his hands weren't in a cross. So he was weak to a headbutt or other attacks, but a crossblade attack covers that and is perfect in attack and defense. I don't know what I was speaking about, Speedwagon. And the other guy's like, no fighter has ever defeated it. Speedwagon, how could you know? How could you know? Like, this is the second time you're seeing this freaking technique and you immediately know how it works. Seriously, why Speedwagon is not fighting or training? He immediately knows what the hell is this. Like, what? Yeah. He almost hit Dio, but he stopped it. Looks, yeah, I don't know what Dio did, but he stopped it. What? Kikare Toho, what the hell is that? Yeah, by vaporizing the water in the body, he can still heat and freeze you. Speedwagon, why didn't you speak earlier? If you're frozen, you can send a ripple to Dio, which is created in the flow of your blood. But what amazing ability to do the whole body in an instant. Speedwagon? Is it Speedwagon? I don't know who is speaking right now. Speedwagon or the master? You bastard. Weakling, you thought you could compete with me? What a fool. You have all come here to die like dogs. I will give you a cruel and painful death. Oh, just God, no. Dire! Everyone like, Dire, no! Stop it! And Dire crumbles into pieces of ice blocks. Yeah, he just smashed him. And Dire's dead. That's sad. Well, we didn't know him for a long time, so I don't care anyway. Ugh. JoJo looks like he even don't want to look at it. He's like, damn it. Here I come, JoJo. The next to face the oblivion of death is you. Or another douchebag will step in and die. Oh, the head of the guy just fell into the cute rose buds. Or whatever it is. He's still alive. What the hell? He's still alive? Like, his head didn't crumble, so it fell off, and he just spewed a freaking rose at Dio. And fucking hit him in the eye with a rose. Like, with the thing, and Dio is like, what? Dire. Huh. A rose thorn infused with a ripple is painful, isn't it? Was his last word before he crumbled away. Okay, that's cool. There's like, how dare you? How dare you scar my face? Oh, he doesn't like it. But the baby. Seriously, Dio, you're kind of pathetic right now. How dare you scare my face? Like, what I don't care about scars. Like, usually they look cool. In real life, too. I have some kind of weird fetish on scars, I guess. Because I've seen some guys, because I work in a like supermarket, and there are like some guys walking in and they have like scars on their face and they look pretty cool. Yeah, I have a fetish, I guess. So JoJo is preparing himself, and I guess that's the all. I don't know, like, when the next chapter begins. I guess that's the end, because it's like pretty badly done here. So yeah, that's the end of the chapter, I guess. And JoJo is prepared to fight him. Cool. So Dyer died, but at least he was able to do something with Prettiest Eye. Cool. This chapter was actually pretty good. I like it more. 8 out of 10, definitely. Yep, definitely. Definitely. I liked it. It was cool. The fight was kinda nice. Dar died, of course, like unexpectedly, of course. Unexpectedly he died. Because it butt in, you just don't butt in when the fight between two big guys starts happening. Like, you just don't do that. But at least Dar's eye is fucked. I don't know if he can like heal it or not after some time. But at least he did something. So that's cool. Dia is not that undistractable, he thinks, which is good. So yeah, this is really like the final fight, and I'm very excited. Oh my god, I want JoJo to fight him already. I would like to read one more chapter, but I don't have enough time. So yeah, that was all. This chapter was actually very good. I do really like it. It was kind of funny. Like, the Dia stalking is funny, kinda. He's so macho, like, haha, I'm the strongest and best and whatever. Even though JoJo, like, kinda kicked my butt before, but hey. Cool. So yeah, I can't wait for the ending fight. This is so interesting. Like, yeah, there is some bullshit here and there. That's snake logic. Like, come on. But I do really like it. I mean, it's probably because I read Hakuto no Ken before, so I'm not shocked. Like, this is so weird and bizarre, because Hakuto no Ken was the samely bizarre and macho guys doing weird stuff and fighting, and like, you know, it's about masculinity, this manga, I guess. Kinda in the first stages is very masculine, like the guys are bragging and they're super bulky and such stuff. Because I know over the time it kinda changed, because if I'm not mistaken, in the latest series there is a like main character as a girl, and I love that progress. Like, it's the very first stage is extremely masculine, and like it kinda like gets weirdly out, and like a stage where everything is so freaking crazy, and you have guys which looks like a woman but and they have like weird clothes and doing weird poses, and like they look pretty gayish and such. That's just like another era of drawing, and now I think there is like a woman. So you can like see the awesome way of how Japan like society kind of work about masculinity and strong characters and such. Like in a manga, it's amazing, because a lot of early manga like this are like a lot of masculine, like bulky big guy characters. So yeah, it's pretty early. This manga is pretty old. So yeah, later on there were like even woman characters. Wait, when does manga did start publishing? Yeah, 86, 87, 1986 and 1987. So it's pretty like old. It's older than a freaking Berserk, which is as old as me, which is weird. And Ghost in the Shell is same as old as me, from 89. And in Ghost in the Shell there is like a woman character being a hero, which I think at that age was probably not common. There were like a lot of guy characters being bulky and muscular. So yeah, that's why probably it was like a huge thing, Ghost in the Shell. It was a woman and she was super amazing. No problem with that. So, yeah. And I don't mind, I actually like it. Like, it's something different than it is nowadays. You know, like, the characters are nicely drawn. I like how they are drawn, and it's very detailed. And nowadays, when you have shonen, usually the art looks very similar, so it's very hard for you to distinguish the author. Like, in a lot of cases, it's very hard to distinguish the author because, like, the assistants of some very well-known mangakas are trying to like have their own manga, so because they work very long time for some manga artist, mangaka, they adapt kind of their style. So like you see it in new shonen mangas, which like the new mangaka trying to get, in that like their style is usually very similar to other big mangaka style, so you just don't know who is who. It's kind of like, oh my god, I want someone who has very distinguishable art style. Please give it to me. So yeah, like a lot of mangakas, shonen mangakas have kind of similar art styles, like those, the low tier ones, not the big tier ones. Usually you can easily distinguish between them. Like Eiichiro Oda, his art style is very distinguishable. Like, you look at his art style, yeah, that's Oda, like 100%. Or, like Kishimoto Masashi, his art style is very distinguishable too. Or other guys. But the low tier ones are like, they're trying to adapt the art style of others. So it's like, please try to make your own art style, because then I would remember you better. Yeah, and this art style is like no other one, to be told. So yeah, I do really like this, and I can't wait for the next chapter. I would love to read it more, but I don't have a freaking time. It's too late, so I need to stop. So yeah, I do really enjoyed it. Can't wait for more, oh my god. And I think that's all. So yeah, goodbye, and see you next time.